Hello fellow collectors, if you don't know, my name is Mike, and in this video I'm going to be giving all my first thoughts and going through all of the brand new photos for the recently announced Bride of Chucky 10-inch scale Chucky figure. So without further ado, let's slice right into it. Alright, so NECA is most certainly going to get everything they possibly can out of the Bride of Chucky and Chucky license, of course. And we got yet another Chucky figure on the way, this time in 10-inch scale. So let's go ahead and take a look at all the photos right now. Now we do have about 11 photos here to go through, but I mean, a lot of the photos are pretty much the same thing, so I'm going to just kind of talk over them, and they're just going to kind of flash across the screen if you're watching this or if you're listening to it. So the first picture we got here, of course, is Chucky just kind of standing there, black background. Of course, is a NECA Store US exclusive. We talked about that. I really like this figure. I think it's super cool. I love his hair. The details, I mean, the likeness of Chucky looks really, really, really good. I love the details in his face, his eyes, his scars, his hair. I think this figure looks even better than the 2-pack NECA cloth, 7-inch scale Bride of Chucky set that NECA put out. I think this Chucky looks even better, at least facially. I think his hair looks amazing. His overalls, they look worn and weathered, distressed. Of course, they got the stitch running down the middle. This looks really, really cool. I really like this figure a lot. Like I said, it's going to stand out if you decide to get this because I think it does look even better than the other Chuckies. One thing, his shoulders do look a little lean to me. Maybe Chucky's a little bit slender than maybe his head's too big or his shoulders are just a little bit too small. But of course, that could just be the angle, and I could be way overthinking this. But I gotta find something to say because all these photos look like they have the same. But no, seriously, this figure looks really cool. Looking in a little closer, of course, you can see the staples on the side of his head. Everything looks really, really accurate to Chucky. Of course, the scar on his hand with the stitches I like. In this picture too, his shoulders look a little low to me. And again, this could just be a prototype. This might not be final product, but his shoulders do look a little low, but that's okay. Looking closer at Chucky's hands here, they do appear to be obviously hard plastic. Doesn't appear to have any articulation or interchangeable hands, of course, with no accessories, which is okay. I mean, if it's a 10-inch scale figure, I mean, that's what Ultimates are for, with interchangeable heads and hands and all that. Like, this clearly is just something different, and I think that's pretty cool. The overalls look really tight on Chucky, and it looks like his shoelaces are cloth as well, because if you don't know, his full outfit, of course, is going to be tailored cloth. Pretty damn screen accurate, I will say as well. And yeah, the shoelaces do appear to be cloth as well, not hard plastic. They're not molded in a certain position. So that's kind of cool. People like that. Sometimes people want to have the shoelaces untied for that kind of, crazy Chucky messy look. I know there's scenes in some of the movies where his shoelaces are untied, and I know collectors that have displayed Chuckies like that, and they kind of like, the versatility of being able to tie them their way or leave them untied or whatnot. So that's a cool little feature there. I like that. Now looking at the other side of Chucky's head, again, looks very, very accurate to the movie. The 3 portions there where you can actually see the metal skull underneath Chucky's skin with the staples holding it together, but you can see the shine peek through. I really, really like this figure. His hair looks super accurate too. Chucky's hair, both in figures and in the movies, has both been inconsistent and at times looked horrible, but this looks pretty damn good. I love the hair. The way it is molded, the shape, the position that it's taken, I really, really dig it. I think it looks really, really cool. And of course, you can see Chucky here in his box. NECA loves doing this. They give Chucky, of course, the classic Good Guys box, the yellow Good Guys box. This one appears to be weathered, which is pretty cool. Something very similar to the scarred Chucky that was a Scream Factory exclusive figure that I missed out on because I'm a fucking asshole. So I really do love that, of course, he gets his Good Guy box because then you can display him that way. Super cool packaging. I love it. You got, the Good Guys. He wants to be he wants you for a best friend, excuse me. Collect all the Good Guy accessories, of course, straight from the movie. Really cool that he comes in that and it's not like a clamshell packaging or something. I like to go the little extra mile. And of course, Chucky here with a white background kind of lets you see how vibrant and how accurate this figure really is on a white background versus a black. And this figure, I will say, his shoulders do look a little bit higher in this one for some reason. It's probably the same damn picture, so it's probably just my eyes or the background fucking with me. But I love this figure. I think he looks super cool and super accurate. I really, really love it. Of course, they show you he is just barely north of 10 inches tall with his hair. Super accurate eyes, super accurate scars. Love all the soft shoelaces, the soft overalls, the soft shirt. Looks weathered, just like it was in Bride. This figure is super screen accurate to Bride, and I'm really, really digging these pictures that NECA decided to give us. So that was a quick look at all 11 photos that we got for NECA's brand new Bride of Chucky 10-inch scale action figure, and he does have 7 points of articulation. But what I find really fascinating about this Chucky figure is Chucky in a 10-inch figure is new not only to NECA, but I honestly think it's new to Chucky collectibles in general. I can't think of any other company that's put out a 10-inch scale Chucky. And if I'm wrong, please let me know down in the comments. Honestly, the only one I can even think of is this. The hideous Sidestepper from Spirit Halloween. That's 10 inches, but other than that, I can't really think of any others. So I'm just so happy that this figure will exist. When it comes out in January 2025 is the estimated shipping date. You can pre-order it right now. But like I said, I'm just happy that this exists because there's nothing else like it, and I would love it to just be another option for collectors that want to get their hands on it. Me, personally, I won't be picking it up because all you seasoned collectors know that when you have been collecting for a long time, you have to start making hard sacrifices on what you're going to collect and what you're not going to collect. You're going to skip certain characters or lines or franchises or stop collecting certain scales just simply because of maybe finances or space or hell, even both. And I told myself a couple years ago that I was not going to collect anything that has to do with Chucky from NECA because I have so much Chucky in my horror room as it is. I have a Chucky portrait tattoo on my leg. I'm like, how much more do I really need? So you seasoned collectors get where I'm coming from. But you collectors also know that we make rules and we just constantly break them. Thus, but regardless, I'm still not going to be getting this figure. At least as of now. I'm sure I'll see it sometime and I'll be like, okay, I have to have it. Or I'll see a bunch of other people get it and I'll get a ton of messages how cool it is, and I'll see other collectors unboxing it, reviewing it, and then I'm going to get serious FOMO and I'm going to go get it anyway. But again, this is a NECA Store US exclusive available for pre-order right now on the NECAstore.com. I'll put a link down in the description below where you guys can click the link. It'll take you right to it if you want to pre-order it. And if you are international, have no worries because NECA did already make it clear that this will get a wide release internationally coming soon as well. So thank you guys so much for taking a look at this figure with me. I hope you enjoyed all of my first thoughts, but more so than anything, I want to know all of your thoughts. So please put them down in the comments section below. We can get some conversation flowing. One last time, my name is Mike, and this is my design. Oh, sorry, I know it's not a Killer Clowns video. I just wanted to show off that I got a popcorn bazooka. Thanks for watching.